Hi, it is day 10 of the November card challenge. And if you've been following, you know that this challenge is all about self-reflection and getting to know ourselves better and just kind of rediscovering who we are and getting rid of what doesn't resonate with us, really honing in on what does, and working with the new pieces we're finding along this path as we are going down this rediscovery of sorts. So today is day 10, and day 10's question was, how can I promote more relaxation in my life? And I'm sure all of us could use more relaxation in our life. And the cards that I drew and the deck I used was Wisdom of the Oracle. And I drew two cards, and the first card is Yang. And Yang it's all about like fire and action. And in order to promote more relaxation in our lives, it's going to take us actually doing something, right? Making that time and space for relaxing. And I even think of it kind of in the sense of like meditation. When people start meditating, you have to start small. You have to do it in smaller chunks and really build up. You're rarely going to start meditating and go in for 30 minutes and actually make the whole meditation without breaking your meditation. And so when it comes to making time and space for our relaxation, we can do that in smaller chunks, because very rarely do we make it a priority to relax. There's just too much to do. And so for those of us who don't make it a priority, it doesn't really feel all that natural when we try. And we have to find ways to occupy our minds and our brains. You know, it's like ingrained in us that our brain has to be moving at all times. So we're always trying to find ways to stay busy and keep our mind going. And we do that through TV, even the shows that we watch, you know. Sometimes we think, I just want to binge watch something, when it's good and great and it has its place. And I think everybody should be having binge watching days. But just as we crave those days of binge watching whatever, we need to be craving that time of relaxation, because when we're sucked into shows or we're sucked into social media and scrolling forever and ever, just scrolling and completely lost in whatever is happening and feeling the emotions of that, and it's not relaxing, okay? And so we have to start small, and we have to give ourselves this time to really quiet the mind in a way. And with Yang, it brings that action, and it brings new life. And so as we try to embark on this, you know, creating of relaxation in our lives, we have to make the conscious choice to make it happen. Pick a day, pick a time. But once we actually start practicing this, I think that's when we really start unlocking what true relaxation really is. And it becomes a practice. It becomes a part of our lives, much like our mental health days and binge watching TV days. And, you know, it becomes a part of it all. The second card that I pulled is the Fates. And I love this card. It's such a good card. And the Fates, it's a reminder that we really don't have control of all things in our lives, right? There's actions and movements of the world that can impact the smallest of our plans and ideas. I mean, it's just one domino after another in lives and frequencies and vibrations and anything. The most random things can happen to either halt completely or delay plans or projects or ideas or, You know, it just, something sometimes just seems to get in the way. And it could be the result of the action of somebody who knows how far away, and it just trickled down because of choices we make. There's always consequences, right? So anyway, the Fates is really telling us that we have to realize that we cannot control everything. And it's much like the Serenity Prayer. You know, we need the knowledge to know what we can change and what we cannot change, and just go with it and let it go. If we can't control it and we can't change it, then we need to learn how to move with it so that we can get past it and move on somewhere else. And it's just, you know, really honing into that sometimes and realizing that, like, it comes even down to the relationships that we have with people, and reminding us that, like, we can't change the people in our lives. We can't change the people around us. We can't try to mold them into, you know, what is the most convenient for us in our lives, because we have them in this box. This is how they fit into our world, and we need them to stay there. But people just don't work that way. And so sometimes we have to have the knowledge to realize that we just got to accept what it is. We got to accept people for who they are and roll with it, because that's when we actually start learning how to go with the ebbs and flows of life and stop, you know, going against the current and at every turn almost sometimes, because we're so dead set in controlling something. We have made a plan, we have made our minds up about something, but we've done it, and everything needs to fit in that box, and life just doesn't work that way. And so that's also a big key to finding our relaxation, is understanding that there are things we can control and things we can't control. And that's how we find our relaxation, is not stressing about the what ifs all the time, because there will always be a what if. Possibilities are endless on this planet, and we just gotta let it go sometimes. So 2 very awesome cards, right? We have to take action, make the time and space for it, start small, and just accept there are things we can change and things we cannot change. And the more we go with the ebb and flow, the more we can relax into life and have more fun. So I will talk to you again tomorrow on the 11th day of this challenge. Let me know what came up for you. If you did your own drawing, I'd love to know how it complemented this reading, if it did. And yeah, so I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.